I often use Google Flights as my starting point when I'm searching for a flight. I'll always go to the actual airline's website to book the flight, but Google Flights is a great mechanism for looking at the all options. Not every airline is on Google Flights, so you do need to make sure that the market you're going to, you're getting a complete picture of the available airlines, and you may need to do separate searches on those particular websites. But to me, it's really helpful in a lot of ways and a good starting point for searching for flights. One of the things that I find really helpful is if maybe you have a week that you can go on vacation somewhere and you're not sure where you can go. If you just put in your departure airport and click explore, you're going to see options. So you can see where you could possibly fly. And by default, they're going to default you to 1 week in the next 6 months. These are the cheapest flights you could have, 1 week in the next 6 months. You may not have that exact amount of flexibility. So you may want to actually say, well, I know it's going to be on October, and you could change it to where it's just a weekend, or it's 2 weeks, or maybe it's December. So you do have some ability to do this. You can also pick specific dates. So instead of those general 1 or 2 weeks, let's say you know that your vacation, you're going to be off work from November 5th to 11th, you can click that, and it's going to give you these options all around the world and show you the prices that are available to book now for these locations. I tend to like to look at this world map, even if I want to zoom in and say, well, we know we want to go somewhere in South America, but you can also designate regions or continents here as well. So you may say, oh, show me just South America, and Google Maps is going to show you the information there. You could, of course, pick other continents. You can pick other countries, specific countries. You can change your dates, but this is a good way to get an idea of what are the cheap flights from your airport to other locations. You can add multiple airports. So if you know, for me, I'd be willing to drive to Raleigh, Charlotte, Greensboro to fly out of. So maybe those are the 3 airports I'd be willing to fly from, and it'll find us the cheapest flights given that information. For many people, and for me, the fewer stops the better. So maybe I want to take a look at only nonstop, or 1 stop or fewer. So maybe I'm going to do a shorter trip, and maybe I'm just going to stay domestic here. And these are, again, the 3 airports I selected. And maybe I only want to see these nonstop flights. So where can I fly directly from one of these 3 airports? And I can look and see what may fit in my budget. There are other filters here as well. You can filter by price. You can even pick the airline alliances. You can pick some departure and duration information as well. So a lot of good features here, looking for both when you can travel and where you can travel. And Google Flights is a great tool to help us identify these particular filters and information, and a great starting point. I do recommend that you book directly with the airline, but this is an extremely helpful tool for searching for flights.